Hello everyone. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and post my link right here in the comments. Press and hold. There we go. All right, so I went ahead and I pinned it right there, so wait for everyone to come on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this whole week of pre-recorded videos. I like to kind of change things up, and we went on a little family vacay at the beach, and now we're home. So we had a really good time just unplugging and soaking up each other's company, and it was really, really nice. But I'm excited to be back to normal things. And we'll wait for everyone to come on, and then we'll get started. So today we're going to be talking, of course, full coverage. I feel like I've given you guys so much different fun content. So if you missed out on any of that, make sure that you check out my my page here on Facebook called Rhea Hope to see all of the really fun tutorials that I have posted for you guys. So make sure you check all of that out. That's all still up and in there. And as always, make sure that you text color match in the comments if you need to be color matched, or if you need any help or recommendations. That way we can reach out to you and send you a message to get you all set up. I have my assistant here watching with us to help answer questions as well. So feel free to comment your questions. So we'll wait for just a few more minutes and then we'll get started. Shoot, I forgot I dropped that. Hold on. I forgot I dropped my brush. Hi guys, thank you so much. Spray finish, I'm not very good at picking the right color. Kristen, message me. I would love to help you pick out your correct shade. Hi guys. We were beach camping, so we just unplugged and relaxed, but now we're home. But we missed you. I missed you. I'm excited to be back. And then I think we're all here, so let's go ahead and get started. So like I had said, we're going to do some full coverage since it's on sale. Thank you. Isn't this such a cute lightweight sweater? I pinned the link to my sweater. I believe I pinned the link to my earrings. These are from 1110 Leather. You can use the code RHEAC10. My top is from Pink Lily. You can use the code RHEA20. My necklace is from Lavender Blue. My bracelets are from Bombshell Beads, which I have most of that pinned in the links above and below, so you can check that out. So like I said, we're going to do the full coverage foundation with our stick foundation. This is one of my absolute favorite coverages because it's full coverage, it is fast, it is easy, it is stunning on, and it's amazing for dry skin and mature skin. I have oily skin and I can still use it and love it. So I love this one because it really it's just fast and easy is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop this all over and then we'll blend it in. So my favorite way to apply this is using the blending buds because it really does compress the makeup down into place really well, and it gives you this really, really smooth finished look. So this is my personal favorite way to apply it. The blending buds you can find on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, under sponges and applicators. But if you have any trouble finding anything, please feel free to reach out to me. If you have any trouble finding a link or anything, reach out to me here on Facebook, and I would be so happy to send you the direct link. Or if you have any trouble shopping, like I said, I'm here to help you make your life easier. Yay! Hi, guys. It is damp, Kayla. So I always use my blending bud when it's damp. So before I get on my live videos, I always do a few things. So I first always do my pre-makeup routine. Always blend down the neck, by the way. I always do my pre-makeup routine, which is going to be, I wash my face in the morning, I use my rose water as my moisturizer, I go in with my eye cream on my under eyes, which has amazing caffeine and peptides, so it really gives you like an instant eye lift. It's amazing, especially if you didn't sleep well, or if you have dark circles. It's incredible. So after I do my eye cream, then I go in with my setting spray. This guy right here, I spray it on my face, and then I use my mattifying face primer. This one right here, which is on sale in the Kudos as well. And then I do my setting spray one last time. While I'm waiting for any of those parts to dry, I take my blending buds. I have two. and I squeeze them underneath the water till no water falls from them, then they're ready to use. So that is what I do. So I see so many new faces here, so make sure that you're following me on Instagram if you love makeup tutorials or hair tutorials or fashion hauls. I'm going to be doing so many fun things on my Instagram stories today. So make sure to check out my Instagram stories. All you have to do is click on my profile picture to make them play. And I'm also doing a really fun giveaway over on Instagram. So make sure to head over there. My name there is Rhea Hope. Yay! Hi guys! You just wanted to kiss you. Oh, thank you. If you guys need any links for jewelry, makeup, hair, please reach out to me here on Facebook and I'd be so happy to help. So that is the full coverage stick foundation in the shade Lace. I could probably use the shade Taffeta because I did get a little tan at the beach, but we can make it work. So that was the stick foundation in the shade Lace all over. And then now for one of my favorite parts is contouring. I actually pinned my sweater in the link up above and below. So you can find that at Pink Lily, and my code is Rhea20. All right, so stick foundation again. And like I said, the stick foundation's on sale on the Kudos. If you're new here, the Kudos is like our monthly deal. Every month it's something different. This month you get any foundation, any primer, any facial brush for 26 to 30% savings depending on which foundation you go with. And all foundations are an option. The spray foundation, the stick foundation, the pressed powder, all are option to choose. And then if you're not sure what color you are in foundation and Younique's foundation, make sure to just send me a selfie facing a window or comment color match in the comments and I will message you here on Facebook. So right now I'm using this stick foundation in the shade Chenille to contour, and this is one of my favorite ways to contour because one, if you have mature skin, this is incredible because it doesn't accentuate your fine lines and wrinkles. It's fast, it's easy, and I love that it's very subtle and soft. Yes, stick foundation is amazing for mature skin because it's more of a cream base, so it's not going to accentuate your fine lines. I asked earlier, but you probably missed it. Does the stick foundation use more product than liquid? It doesn't actually use it, or it lasts the longest out of all the foundation options. So you don't use more, but it lasts longer because you actually kind of use less because it's a more full coverage. Can you do a contest for lucky viewer? Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun, Whitney. Good idea. All right, so now I'm going to use my blending bud again. You guys have to get these. I use them so many times in my makeup routine. And these are different from like your everyday beauty blender. These are going to be made with like a different material. They almost feel like a wetsuit material, but they're incredible for blending out your foundation and concealers and contours because they don't accentuate your fine lines. Like I said, they kind of like push the makeup into place and they help to minimize the appearance of pores and they make your makeup look so much smoother, especially if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. Yay! Hi, ladies! Welcome, welcome. Awesome, Katie. I'll message you here on Facebook. So if you don't see my message, feel free to reach out to me because sometimes if we're not friends here on Facebook, my message will go to like a request folder. So feel free to reach out to me here on Facebook. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys a new little trick. So sometimes with concealer, it can be a little bit thick or make you feel like it looks a little cakey or things like that. So I'm going to show you guys another trick, another idea, another way to be able to apply the Skin Perfecting Concealer to get amazing coverage. Perfect. I will message you, Soulfully. What a beautiful name. You don't see the sweater. It's from Pink Lily, and you can go to their website right here, pin it in the comments and in the description, and you can use my code Rhea20 on their whole site. Thank you. Make sure that you also are following me over on Instagram. I'm going to give you guys direct links over there. So head over to Instagram after this. My name there is Rhea Hope, and you can follow me there, and you can also catch the Instagram stories. So now I'm going to use my Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza, and I'm going to warm it up in between my fingers. It's so important. And now we're going to go in. We're just going to dot this around our eye just like this. So this is going to be an amazing way to apply your concealer without making it feel or look really heavy. So I'm going to use my cream shadow brush and we're just going to pop that on all over. So this is going to really disperse that really nicely and it's going to kind of like thin out the texture of it. So instead of concealer feeling a little thick or feeling a little heavy on your under eye, this is going to be amazing for thinning that out. Something else that I always make sure to go in and do, especially after doing that, is going in with the blending bud. And this you're going to press down and bounce off your under eye. And I always love to take this up and over my eye to really illuminate that area. It is one of my favorite concealers. They call it the Mom Camouflage because it really does hide dark circles, sunspots, acne scars. Whatever you're trying to hide, it hides it so, so well. So before I move on to set my face, I always make sure to go in and add a little bit more because I love full coverage. So if I need it, any little areas, I'll just kind of dot it around. And then we'll go ahead. I have like a little blemish right here, so I really want to make sure that's hidden. Perfect. But I love how full coverage this is. And I also love that it doesn't feel super heavy or like suffocating. There's nothing worse than feeling like you can't touch your face. You know what I mean? When you're wearing your makeup. So I love that I can still feel like I don't have anything on my skin. So again, that was a stick foundation in the shade Lace, and then we use the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza. So now to set our skin. So who out there has oily skin, or you have to wear a mask and you find that your makeup is smudging off on your mask, or you are going through menopause and you're going through hot flashes, this trick is for you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my Touch Behold setting powder. I pop the cap off mine. Typically it comes with a little mesh plate, but just like this, it's a translucent powder. So I'm going to take another blending bud. This is by a company called Real Techniques. I just like it because it's flat. I'm going to take my setting spray and I'm going to mist it on there. Once I have that on there, I'm going to press it down into that loose setting powder, and we're going to go straight in with this all over. So what this is going to do is it's going to not only draw out those natural oils in our skin and trap them, so instead of the oils pushing against our foundation, it's going to be absorbed into this setting powder. Hello, hi guys. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you are enjoying the tutorials. If you guys missed out on any of the other tutorials I have posted throughout the week, make sure you go to my page, Rhea Hope, here on Facebook, and you catch those. I have hair tutorials. I did mom on the go, simple makeup looks. We did full coverage with the spray. I used all the different foundation options. So make sure to go check out those replays. And like I said, if you need to be color matched or if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me here on Facebook. Please message me. The easiest way to message me is if you tap on my face, a little description window will pop down and you'll be able to click on my name. It'll take you to my Facebook page and you'll be able to find the option there to message me. So feel free to do that. So right now what I'm doing is using a fan brush to sweep away any of that excess of powder, because what this does, like I said, it's going to draw out that natural oil and that natural, any sweat or anything like that. It's also making my makeup look so bright. So if you have any problems with your under eyes not looking very bright, this is an amazing little trick to be able to get them to really illuminate. Okay, so once you've done your setting powder, now I'm going to set the rest of my face. So I'm going to use actually a pressed powder. This is a little kind of another little trick of mine. I use my pressed powder in the shade Twill. Obviously you can see it's much darker than my complexion. I'm going to take my tapered blusher brush, which both of these are on sale in the Kudos. Like you could get like 10 Kudos and have so much savings because you're going to get so much product in that discount. All right, so now I'm going to swirl into the cap to make sure I have that product really separated on my brush. You can even tap it off. You can tap it off on your wrist. You can blow. Whatever method you want to use to lessen the product. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over that area that I contoured with, and now we're going to set that area, but now it's going to kind of bronze up that section. So we're going to get that really pretty, almost sun-kissed glow. It's really, really, really gorgeous. So same thing, tap, tap. Now, typically when I'm contouring with the powder, I'll go like this towards my mouth, going, what is that, vertically? But now, right, vertically? No, horizontally. And then vertically, we're going to turn it for this step to just set the area. And I'm going to very light-handedly swirl over that area, and it's going to instantly give me that warmth. Do you see that? It's also setting that cream contour. So the cream contour is not going to move around. I have, like I said, oily skin. So if you had dry skin, you don't necessarily have to set the cream contour, but if you want to enhance it like I love to, then you can use this. Yes, the mattifying face primer is legit game changer. It's the only primer that has no silicone in it, and it minimizes the appearance of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles because it gives you this really amazing blurring effect. It's so silky soft. It feels like a glass of water on your skin. It feels so, so good. But what I like about it too is that it just like absorbs. You don't feel like you have a bunch of primer on your face. And this is going to be amazing for making your makeup look so much more fuller coverage, which, like I said, is on sale in the Kudos, pinned right here in the comments. The skincare I use is also from Younique. You can find that on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right, so for contour, I'm just literally squeezing my brush around my nose, just like so, and then around the lip. So now the contour looks a little dark, right? You're probably like, oh gosh, I could never wear that dark of a contour. But now I'm going to show you another trick. The reason that I do my contour before my pressed powder all over is because now I get to use my setting powder, my pressed powder, very similar to a finishing powder because it doesn't provide a ton of coverage, but it's so silky soft. It provides the best product to be able to set your foundation without making it look or feel dry or powdery or cakey. And it's also going to give you this really, really soft airbrushed finish look. And it's also going to soften up those edges of that contour. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? It evens out the complexion. Like I said, it's also available in the Kudos. I'm using the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta, which actually just got restocked. I love it because it's a very neutral, soft pressed powder. I always recommend this one, especially if you're kind of in between shades, because it's so neutral. As you see, I'm really using my pressed powder in the shade Twill to go around my neck. So remember how I said my foundation is looking a little light because we were at the beach. So this is really going to warm up and kind of even out that maybe that line or that mask look because of the disconnect of the colors. So that's always an easy trick to be able to do if you do get a tan. Use your bronzer to kind of even that out. So like I said, the bronzer I just used is on sale. The pressed powder I just used is on sale. Everything right now, foundation-wise, is on sale in the Kudos, which is pinned right here in the comments. I also did want to mention Younique has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you just return it for your money back. So I love that you can really shop without worrying about it. All right, so now let's give ourselves some color. We're going to use the pressed blush in the shade Sisterly. This is one of my favorite blushes. It gives you the most gorgeous, like, highlighty, like, flush color to your skin. It's so pretty. So again, this is the shade Sisterly. We're going to take just an angled blusher brush, and we're just going to tap this on our cheek, working up to the hairline, just like this. Look at that. Look at that glow. Is that not so pretty? So if you're balling on a budget, this is a great product to add to your cart, especially if you're trying to get the free shipping, which it's free shipping at $100. So this is a perfect product to grab your Kudos, grab your blush, and you instantly get this really gorgeous flushed highlight with blush all in one. Isn't that pretty? It's the shade Sisterly. So again, that's going to be on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right, so last thing we're going to put on our face is this one right here. This is the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly, and it is one of the most gorgeous highlights. It gives you this really pretty, like, rosy gold. It's so stunning, and I'm using a Sephora Pro Highlight 98 brush for this step. That's so pretty. Oh, so gorgeous. So like we had mentioned before, if you need to be color matched or have any questions regarding makeup or skincare, please reach out to me here on Facebook or comment color match in the comments and I can give you a full recommendation. All right, so now for brows. Who is intimidated by brows? You're like, I can't do it. I'm scared. I'm going to look like a caterpillar. Who out there feels that way? Comment or give me a thumbs up. If that feels like you got to try this step. So this is the brow pencil, and I'm going to use it in the shade Medium. I was the same way. This product really kind of taught me and gave me a lot of confidence in doing my eyebrows successfully. So the brow pencil is amazing because it is super, super dainty, has a retractable tip, so you don't have to worry about sharpening it. Comes in 3 really blendable colors. Again, message me if you're not sure what color you are. And what you want to do is general rule of thumb. Everyone may be different, but you can kind of use this to go off of and kind of tweak it to make it your own. So if you go off your tear duct and straight up, that's where you know kind of where to like to cap off the brow. So you can go off here and then kind of bring it down just like so and create kind of like a line. Very light hand. That's like my biggest tip. If you're doing your brows, light hands. Then you're gonna go from this outside corner all the way to the arch, like so. Once you get to the arch, then you're gonna do the same thing underneath. Corner to the arch. Once you have kind of the general like outline of your brow, then you can take it through the tail. You're not overdrawing the tail, but you are extending it. You do want it to go a little bit further than your eye to give you that really framed, gorgeous look. So once you have the general frame of the brow, then you just color in. We all remember how to outline and color in from grade school, so that's exactly what you're going to do with your brow. So some tips, like I said, light hands. Light hands are going to be so important with doing your brows. The harder you push, the darker it's going to look. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you do mess up, or you want it to look lighter, or you wanted it to look a little different, what you're going to do now, tip number 2, is you're going to take this brush and you'll just very gently pull it through the brow. That will instantly soften it up and start to disperse the product throughout the brow, just like that. And then you have very gorgeous, structured, framed looking eyes. Nope. Really easy, so good. So again, that was a brow pencil in the shade medium, and it's only $19. And like I said, you can find it right here on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And like I said before, if you have any questions, you need to be color matched, just reach out to me here on Facebook, and I'd be so happy to help. And if you're not yet, make sure you go follow me over on YouTube and Instagram. My name there and on Pinterest is all Rhea Hope, RAYAHOPE. And I do a lot of stuff with fashion, hair, makeup, all the fun things. So make sure to go check me out on Instagram and Pinterest and YouTube. Subscribe and follow and all the fun things. Hello guys, welcome, welcome. All right, so now that we've thrown together the other brow, just gonna take the brush side of it again and just kind of comb through. Just like that. Perfect. All right, so now for eyes. Now, the first thing I like to do with my eyes is go in with the eyeliner in the shade Perfect. It's my favorite eyeliner because it gives you the perfect kind of, like that smoky look to your eyes. But I love this eyeliner, one, because it's only $15 and it lasts forever. I think I've had this for almost 2 years. But it doesn't build up in your tear duct or smudge or smear or anything like that. So I love that it actually stays put. So I like to put this right on the waterline, on the top and the bottom. Just like that. If you guys have any questions on makeup or skincare, please type them out in the comments and I'll answer them while I'm doing my eyes. All right, so now we're going to go in with the Addiction Palette 6. So what's really cool about this guy is that the colors that were selected for this palette are kind of like the colors that you wish were in all the palettes. You know what I mean? So it has the browns, the golds, the pinks, the champagnes. It has like every color you could want for daytime, nighttime, etc. What's also really cool is it was supposed to retire last month. I was shocked to see it still on the website, so I'm so excited. If you missed out on it last month, it's still available, so make sure you snag it. So first thing we're going to do is go in with a fluffy crease brush. We're going to go in with the shade Enthralled, and I'm going to grab this on my fluffy crease brush. I always swirl in the cap and then tap off to kind of even out the powder. So now I'm going to pop the shade Enthralled into the crease of my eye, just like so. And this is going to give us that really pretty depth. If you have a hard time with eyeshadow, you need this brush. Again, it's called the Fluffy Crease Brush. I have a few of them because I'm so obsessed with it. And you can find it right here on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And it is the perfect brush. It is like the perfect amount of fluff. It's the perfect amount of tapered. Goldilocks would be so pleased. Yes, right? I'm so glad this palette's still available. It's like my go-to every single day palette, and I love that I can make like daytime looks with it and nighttime looks. So it's really like a good investment because you can use it nonstop. You have hooded eyes. So if you have hooded eyes, the tapered blusher brush, this guy right here, I'm sorry, the fluffy crease brush is the best. Because, like I said, the tapered, like the way it's tapered and then the way that it's like fluffed is so perfect for getting in there. And another tip too, if you have hooded eyes, is to go a little bit higher up and then to make sure that you have your eyes open when you're doing this. It'll kind of force your hand to go a little higher, just like so. And so you're just going to dust that onto the crease. I always like to swirl on this outside corner to kind of like extend it without making it look too sharp, just like that. Isn't that pretty? Just so soft. So again, that was the shade Enthralled. Oh, nice. You're wearing 6 today too? All right, so the next one I'm going to go in with is this color right here, which is called Ostentatious. It's another one of my favorites because it's like a deeper chocolate brown. Always tap off. That's really going to help to lessen the product. And then I'm just going to follow the eyelash line right here and then create kind of like a Pac-Man mouth like that. And so same thing, just back and then up. So Pac-Man mouth is what you want to keep in mind now. And this is just going to create a little bit more depth to the eye, just like so. Hello, South Carolina, awesome. All right, so same thing on this side. Always tap, tap, tap. And then Pac-Man mouth, just like so. And this, like I said, it's going to give you that warmth and give you a different dynamic to your eye. I'm going to switch up brushes really fast, and I'm going to grab this one right here, which is called the Liner Shader Brush. And I'm going to grab Ostentatious again, and I'm just going to drag this underneath the lower lash line. This is just going to give it more of that like cohesive finished look. But this is my favorite brush for doing this step because it's angled and it's a little dense, so you get really precise application so you don't get like a lot of fallout all over. What is the large brush you use to apply powder called? I believe my assistant linked it up above, but you can always message me here on Facebook and I give you the link to anything you need. Hi guys, welcome. If you haven't yet, make sure you click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner and you make sure to go follow me here on Facebook. My name is Rhea Hope and you give my page a thumbs up. If you haven't yet given it a review, that'd be awesome too. It's my business page here on Facebook. And we're just going to drag this underneath the lower lash line like that. Just like so. So easy. And it really kind of completes the makeup look. All right, so next thing is I'm going to flip my brush around. I'm going to use the flatter side. I guess it would be the shader side. And I don't know what was on there, so we'll just wipe that off. Now I'm going to take my setting spray and I'm going to mist my brush just to create this color to be a little bit more in depth. So I'm going to take the shade Impressive, which is a really impressive color. It's this really pretty kind of like a metallic rosy color, rose gold. And I'm going to kind of pack this onto my eyelid. So whenever I'm doing my eyelid color, I always kind of go slow and I press rather than like sweeping. And that really helps to get the product on there really nice without any fallout as well. And I feel like you have more control over where it's going. Hello from Florida. Awesome. All right, so you're just going to keep kind of pressing just like so all over up into the crease just like that. And look how pretty that is. Isn't that so gorgeous? So I just kind of press, press, press all over. Perfect. All right, so the other side, again, just press, press, press all over. Just like this. And isn't this such a pretty eye look? I feel like this would be so easy to transition into a nighttime look too, but it's so pretty. I love that it's not like super overbearing, that the colors aren't so deep or so dark or bright that you really can't feel like you're wearing this every day. It's a really good palette. All right, so I'm just gonna keep building up that color until I like the way it looks. And again, I'm wearing the liner shader, or I'm using the liner shader brush. So for me, for example, when I'm doing my eyes, I really only use 2 brushes, the fluffy crease brush and the liner shader brush, and they both really do make a very large difference with how your eye look kind of comes out. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so gorgeous. And I feel like it makes my eyes pop. All right, so eyes are done. So now what I like to do is I always will take like an empty brush and I'll just sweep away any eyeshadow that may have fallen. And then I like to take my blending bud, whatever was left over on there, and I'll just kind of very firmly and briskly bounce this off under my eye, and it'll just kind of clean it up, and it'll also kind of soften this outer edge because I don't want it to be like too much of a cat eye or anything like that because we're doing more of an everyday. So just like so. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set my makeup, and I'll explain why I do that, before I'm done. But setting your makeup is going to be so important. It really prevents any transferring from happening. It also adds a little bit of moisture into your foundation, so it helps it to expand and makes it like look a little bit more natural. And it also, like I said, prevents transferring. So important to make sure you're doing before you're done. Oh, I know, right? Stars on stars. But my earrings that I'm wearing and those star earrings are both from 1110 Leather, and you could use the code RheaC10 on there. And then my top is from Pink Lily, which I linked here in the comments and in the description. And you can use my code RHEA20 on their website too. All right, so now that we've set our makeup, and then the reason that I do that before I'm actually done is for this step right here. So I don't like when my mascara feels even more wet after I'm done with it. Mascara is already kind of like a wetter consistency. So once I'm done with it, I want it to dry quickly. I don't want to make it more wet after. So I like to set my makeup before I do it. Not only does it kind of prep and prime my lashes for the mascara, but it prevents it from being more wet later. So a good little trick if you struggle with your mascara from smudging. Now I'm going in with the eye primer. You guys, this eye primer, they joke around, they say it's a crime not to prime your face. The same goes for your lashes. Not only is this giving an amazing coat of hydration to my lashes, which is going to help to make them stronger, but it also gives them even more length and volume. So important to make sure you're doing this step before mascara, especially if you're trying to grow your lashes out. And now the favorite, coolest product ever. This is called the Twisted Mascara. It is brand spanking new. It's amazing. It is the best mascara I've ever used. Like, not just with Younique, but like out of any mascara I've ever used, it is the best. It gives you incredible separation. It has these little tiny teeth on there, an amazing separation, and it also has biotin, argan oil, and keratin infused in it, so it's actually helping your lashes to grow while you're wearing it. So if you know anyone who's going through chemo or trying to grow their lashes out, this is an amazing gift or an amazing product to be able to give to yourself or to them because of the amazing properties that are in it that are going to help their lashes to grow. Also, this little wand, which is also attached, is the best for getting those hard to reach lashes and to give your lashes even more amazing separation. But what I also loved about it is it's perfect for the bottom lash line. Finally, a wand small enough for your bottom lash line, right? Again, this is called the Twisted Mascara. It's amazing for sensitive eyes. There's no fibers infused in it or anything. It is so good. Isn't that amazing? My lashes are literally touching my eyebrows. And it's buildable, so you can add as many coats as you're wanting. Isn't that amazing? Ah, so good. Yes, right? Thank you. All right, so now for the other side, same thing. I always go from the base of the lash all the way up with the bigger wand. It's also really dang smudge proof. It's not waterproof, but I have gone swimming in this and it did not even move a muscle. It was amazing. So if you have watery eyes or really sensitive eyes, like I said, this is amazing mascara for you. There's also the Love It Guarantee too. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it for your money back. And then I like to go in with the smaller wand and really kind of fine tune these inner lashes that otherwise I always miss. And then get the back side and give it a really nice coat. And then I'll take it on the bottom lash line, just like so. Perfect, small little wand for those bottom lashes. So good. All right, one last coat for all the drama. Just look at that. Ah, so good. All right, so for the last step for my lips, I'm going to go in with my favorite lip combination, which is the lip liner in Prudent. This is my favorite lip liner. One, it is so soft on your lips. It's not like a very pastel, not a very pink. It's a very nice neutral color for your lips. Also is amazing for over drying. So if you have really thin lips and you want that to look a little bit more pouty, amazing product for that as well. And then what I also love about it is it's smudge proof. So it holds onto your lipstick for you. So you're going to take this in. I always put it like right where my lip line ends. So like where my lip color ends, that's where I put my pencil. So right there. And then I'll just follow the natural shape of my lips on the bottom. And then here on the top, I'll just kind of overdraw on the center and then I'll bring it back down on the sides, just like that. But I love how creamy it is. I love that it's smudge proof. And they're only $15. And they come in red and pink. So many fun colors. And they're perfect for filling your lips too. The eyeshadow I'm wearing is the Addiction Palette 6. This one right here. And it's still in stock. Alright, so I'm going to just go over and kind of feather in, just like that. And then once I've done that, then I'm going to go in with my favorite liquid lipstick. This is the shade Subtle. It is my favorite. It is soft, it is neutral, it's not too pink, it's not too pastel. It's matte without being drying or peeling or anything like that. Has amazing hold for being a liquid lipstick. And I just pop that all over. And I love the applicator, how pointed it is. You get amazing application. Just like that. Not so pretty. All right, so I'll come up here. Thank you so much. Addiction Palette 6 is so, so good. All right, mascara stays for days, all right? So good. So good. All right, so that was the whole makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have yet to message me here on Facebook, please reach out to me. Send me a selfie facing a window, and I would be so happy to give you a recommendation, whether you want full coverage, light coverage. Just send me a selfie facing a window, and I can give you a full recommendation. And like I said, you definitely want to make sure you shop on my website. RheaHopeBeauty.com is my website. I also have it pinned here in the comments and also in the description for amazing makeup. Has a Love It guarantee. And then like I had mentioned, the foundations are all on sale in the Kudos this month. So don't miss out on the popular shades before those sell out. And make sure, if you haven't yet, go over to my Instagram, Rhea Hope. Make sure you watch the Instagram stories to find out about the giveaway I'm doing over there. So it's perfect. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, make sure you give my page here on Facebook a thumbs up. And you can also click these 3 little dots up here. Click the 3 dots and you can turn on live notifications. That way next time I go live to do my hair or my makeup or a fashion haul, Facebook will alert you. Thank you so much. So make sure to message me here on Facebook if you guys need any help. Make sure you follow me here on Facebook and also Instagram by searching Rhea Hope. All one word, RAYAHOPE. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys over on Instagram. Bye.